Welcome back to Love Where You Live. Our next guest is Mark Radtke, Vice President and General Manager of Wind Mill Slatwall Products in Sheboygan Falls. So I'm very glad you could join us today. How are you?
Thank you, Deidre. It's great to be here. It's great to have a few minutes to speak about Wind Mill and the unique company that we are.
I certainly love learning about the different organizations throughout the county, and I'll be honest, I'm not real familiar with your products. So I'm looking to you to kind of lead this conversation and share with me as well as our viewership, what are the products that you guys offer?
Sure. Well, Wind Mill got its start back in 1980, and the neat thing about our story is that it actually started in a garage.
Okay.
And our founder, Jay Hochfeld, and one of his partners started the business in Milwaukee.
Okay.
And they found a niche for making panels that would be used in retail display. And what I did is I brought along today an example of one of the products that we make. This is called Slatwall.
There you go.
So it's a wood-based product. We put a variety of finishes, and then we machine it with a special groove, and then that groove would hold hooks, which holds merchandise.
Right.
So this is a specialty retail display product. And the cool thing about Wind Mill is that our products end up all over North America in lots of retail settings.
Right, I can appreciate that. And now that you're showing it and you're explaining it, we can look back and go, oh, yes, I've seen that in many places.
Yes.
Makes a little bit more sense that way.
We all like to shop. We're not necessarily looking at the wall systems or the fixturing or any of those things, but really our products that we make are what is behind all of that.
Absolutely.
So we feel really good that the product that we make, we're in touch with the economy. We have a real good pulse on what is going on in the world with regard to retail and sales, and there's been a lot of changes over the last couple of years.
Absolutely.
With stores and how stores are evolving. And so we're working with all of that. And so locally, for folks that are watching the show today, just in our backyard here, I'll name a few places that when they go into, they'll be able to see. So on the south side, heading down the highway, there's a Pilot Flying J truck stop. If you happen to go into that store, the wall systems are product that we make.
Okay.
If you happen to go to a Quick Trip here locally, and you're walking up to the checkout counter, right?
And I can't say we've not all been to a Quick Trip, right?
Right, the Glazers.
They're everywhere.
The Glazers. Right below the checkout area, there's specialty panels that are made that hold baskets and merchandise for point of sale.
Okay.
So that's another example. If, golf is so big in our community.
Absolutely.
So if you go to Town and Country, or if you're out at Pine Hills and you look at their great pro shops, those pro shops are outfitted with wall systems that use our products. So that's a little bit about kind of the breadth and scope of where our product is used. And most of what we make is custom.
Okay.
It's made to a specification. It will fit a decor, it will fit a retail environment that retailer is looking for. If it's TJ Maxx and their store format, it'll be a certain color and a certain style of finish. So we can do everything from laminates, all kinds of high-pressure laminates, or specialty wood veneers, or custom paint, or in this case, got a brick-styled panel that has got grooves in it. It's custom-painted grooves, and we've done Harley-Davidson dealerships, for example, that have the Milwaukee look, and other applications like that. About 80% of everything we make is custom and to a spec. We do have distributors across the country that stock standard panels that are resold in their local markets as well. And so it's been a fun business to be involved with. And I said it started in 1980. In 2016, we were purchased by our largest supplier, Amerhart. They're located in Green Bay. They wanted to get into manufacturing. Our owner, Jay, was ready to retire. It was the perfect marriage. We kept all the employees. We're continuing to grow. We're making more new products for Amerhart, and it's been great.
So do you have other products that you sell outside of the retail market? And if so, tell me a little bit about those. Is it like something maybe I might want to purchase?
We would like you to.
Okay.
And we have another division called Garage Escape, and it's designed to have panels and accessories available to consumers so that they can organize their garage.
Okay.
And so
I don't know that we have anybody watching today that might need a little bit of garage reorganization.
Right, exactly. And we've got a special website for that. It's garageescape.com, and folks can check that out. We've got a couple of places where you can buy the product, and you can buy it online. The product ships in smaller configurations, so it's very easy to handle. And that's been another division of the company that we recognized as a growth opportunity.
Absolutely.
And we'll be in Las Vegas in a couple of weeks to debut some of those new products with consumers at a special power sports industry show with lots of consumers who are really passionate about power sports and have that hobby, and it's a great tool for them to organize their garage with that as well.
Have you thought about closets? Because I'm thinking this might not be a bad thing moving into closets.
We have gotten requests for some custom home builders where we actually produced slat wall panels with aromatic cedar as the face, and it created just a really dynamic and unique closet. And so closets, storage areas, basements, workout rooms, there's a lot of application.
There's a lot of different places.
For the homeowner, indeed.
Absolutely. Yeah. Perfect. And I know I threw that at you, so
that's good.
Good for you. So many companies are very cognizant of their environmental impact and sustainability. So what, does Wind Mill Slatwall have any of these types of initiatives?
We have a very green product to start with, and that's terrific. In fact, when we cut and machine and make sawdust within our plant, all that byproduct goes into a special collection system, and then it is reused and repurposed with farmers. So we work with Advanced Disposal, and they pick up that and they provide it to a variety of dairy farms and mink ranches who can use that for bedding. So there's a real nice kind of a circle of environmental stewardship.
Very good. That's wonderful. So we know, and we've talked about it on the show quite a bit over the past year and probably prior to that, about the struggle for workforce. So how does Wind Mill Slatwall attract and retain their employees?
Well, it is a struggle, and we are in a really unique economic time, and it is hard to find folks. So we have to be unique. We have to be different. And so how we do that is how we engage with employees, how we meet with them, how regular we are communicating information, and then we do some fun things. We have lunches, we have other things that we do to engage them, and we also do some off-site fun activities where we go and do things as a group. And so those are a few things that help us as we get to interview people to have them interested in us.
Now, every time I go somewhere, I'm going to be looking for, you know, I don't think people realize that the design and how products are displayed really plays a role in how well they sell. And now, after doing this show and talking with you a little bit more about it, I'm really going to be paying attention to displays. It's going to be top of mind. So
that's awesome.
And I think that many of our viewers will probably do the same. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining us today.
My pleasure.
And, just thank you for joining us on this edition of Love Where You Live. Please tune in again for more of the best that Sheboygan County has to offer. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.